Merry Christmas to brothers and sisters at St. Paul Lutheran Church here in Ann Arbor. My name's Dave Davis. I'm one of the newer members. You probably haven't seen me much because I'm not there very much. I serve also as district president here in the Michigan district, so I'm out of town a lot on Sundays. But my wife Sally and I are glad to be members of the congregation, and we look forward to getting involved in the work together. We've loved the city of Ann Arbor for a long time, and to be able to be part of a congregation here in Ann Arbor is a great gift to us. So Merry Christmas. I hope you're receiving all of the gifts under the tree that you were hoping for, and that your gift giving is bringing joy not just to those who receive the gifts, but to you too. Isn't it true? It's better to give than to receive. So God bless your Christmas. We think about the gift that God gave, and He gave His Son. And how was He wrapped? Well, you know from Luke chapter 2. He was wrapped in swaddling clothes, and they placed Him in a manger. You've been thinking about the clothes of the King. And as we celebrate the birth of Jesus, the coming of that King, what were the clothes? Swaddling clothes. Baby diapers, just like you, just like me. You know, they'd been waiting and waiting and waiting for the promises of the ages to come, this King to come, that God would rend the heavens and come down. And on Christmas morning we celebrate that indeed He rent the heavens and came down. But He came down not in glory and in wonder, but He came down in humility and was wrapped in swaddling clothes. As we think about this King coming and wrapped in swaddling clothes, we think about how that's coming in humility. He came in emptiness. He didn't come with pomp and circumstance, but with emptiness. He also came, as we think about being wrapped in swaddling clothes, He came into this world just like you and me, wrapped in diapers, baby clothes, that emptiness. He took on our wardrobe upon Himself in a great act of humility. But He did that, came in the clothes of the King, swaddling clothes. He came to do that to give us a different wardrobe. He came to give us the robe of righteousness. He came to give us His clothes of glory. He did that by suffering and dying for us on the cross, that ultimate act of humility where we see Him with no clothes at all, stripped naked, dying in emptiness for you and for me, taking our guilt upon Himself. As Scripture says, God made Him who knew no sin to be sin for us, wrapped in swaddling clothes, our clothes, ultimately no clothes at all. God provided Him so that we might have righteousness from Him. That now Jesus Christ, crucified and raised, is at the right hand of the Father. He's coming back again in glory. And when He comes back again in glory, He's going to give us the robe of righteousness. He's going to give us a crown of glory. And He's going to welcome us into His eternal kingdom. And so Christmas is here. We see Him, Jesus, humble clothes, our clothes, that in His glory we might wear His clothes, His robe of righteousness. Celebrate today as a foretaste of that day. Merry Christmas.